Welcome to Morning Show 2021, Season 2, The Epilogue. Dr. Coyote decided she'd had enough of the French government and decided to start her own nation. It's been going well, and it's open to all half-human, half-animals, provided they allow her to experiment on them once in a while. The nation is known as Magnolia, and the capital is Menagerie. Dr. Doctor is forbidden from entering Magnolia, unless the world is in danger. And even then, it's still a big maybe. Dr. Coyote is currently fighting France with her army.
The heckler has gone to New York to start making products of his own, like the Suckatron 50,000. It sucks more than anything. He has gotten many jobs, and now we're going to spend the rest of the epilogue telling you what the jobs are.
Person's been doing well for herself, getting out of the walls and exploring more of the world. After the morning show adopted her as one of their own, she found a new bravery and decided to start a new hobby, out adventuring with her children. She's even currently doing her own adventuring segment in the morning show. She misses being with them in person, though. Within the span of time she's been out, however, she's picked up rock collecting and has started insulation foam therapy, which isn't going very well, but at least she's trying.
Nobody knows where Ira is most of the time, but she occasionally visits the morning show, whether they like it or not, and visits Casey's coffee shop for a nice coffee, where she roasts everyone but the few people she respects, aka Jordan, Casey, Peckler. She has been spotted in the menagerie once in a while. She has not tried ghostifying anyone lately.
After returning Jeff to France with Georgia, Casey decided that doing the weather was pretty boring and decided to do something new by opening her own coffee shop. Jordan and Ira are frequent visitors, but Casey specifically makes sure that they visit on different days so that no accidents happen. With Jordan, she taste tests the coffee and gives Casey good advice on her coffee, her treats, and many other things. With Ira, they just talk about their dreams and life goals over the treats. Casey hopes that everyone is well, mostly Jordan, and she'll visit them once in a while with treats and coffee.
After the wedding, Maddie continued to be asked by other relatives to be the flower girl in their weddings. She loved helping and being a part of the big celebrations. Even when they offered money in exchange for her services, she would refuse to accept payment. Not long after she became too old to be a flower girl, she received a full ride scholarship to Princeton University, where she studies mathematics.
Jeff was dropped back off at France, and since he did such an amazing job for the morning show wedding, he got famous worldwide and planned weddings every week. Sometimes he's invited back to hang out with Georgie, Person, Megan, and Jordan. All in all, he lived out his dream of planning weddings for world-famous couples and anybody that pays him enough.
Hikari crashed a ship into the menagerie, and that was the beginning of a wonderful friendship of her and Dr. Coyote. Hikari is now in charge of a town by the sea in Magnolia called Bloom. She has a shop called Pirates and Swords, which sells swords and ships. She is also in the war against France.
With the visit from Ira, Kai has been running for as long as he can remember. In 2024, he won 4 gold medals for track and became one of the greatest running athletes of all time. His secret? He never stopped running. He has developed a calmer persona, running his own podcast, The Pioneers of Jazz, with Rhys as a co-host.
Aside from co-hosting Kai's podcast, The Pioneers of Jazz, Rhys has written 3 books on the history of wax figures, a topic he's been obsessed with since his childhood. Why are they here? How are they here? His books became famous and became a New York Times bestseller. Now, wax figures are popular again.
Dolphin Man has gone on to become Aquaman's apprentice and has also made new friends named Giuseppe and Nemo. He likes to go on adventures with them, but he keeps messing up by cooking only seafood and getting in trouble for that.
Butler has become the greatest butler of all butlers. She works for $100 million a year. Who is the mysterious rich person she works for? It's Jupiter. The planet or the god? Will we ever know? Probably not. But yeah, Butler is now rich and living it up.
After the wedding, Banana Boy and Duckman proceeded in their rapping career and became the most popular rappers in space. Because of this, they became very rich and decided not to pay taxes. The IRS has been hunting them down for a while now, but they have remained off the grid. They stayed friends for the rest of their lives while hiding.
Kevin has now officially regained his immense power and his vast knowledge. However, he still prefers to be the same childish Dee Dee that he was before. After regaining his power, he is able to talk to people down on Earth, so he frequently talks with the members of the morning show. One evening, after a long talk with Dr. Doctor, Kevin agrees to help the scientist with experiments, and provides vast resources for his friends. He also fashioned 2 master rings to give to both Megan and Jordan. These rings give them both the power to extend their lives, so both of them live a very long and happy life.
After the wedding, Georgia and Casey returned Jeff to France after they had hired him for the wedding. After that, she went back to New York, in her and Jordan's hometown, Manhattan. She often visited the morning show crew and continued to stay in contact with her new morning show friends. Georgia continued to work on her crafts and opened a pottery shop where business was good. She also earned a master's degree and was voted Teacher of the Year at the elementary school where she teaches. Georgia will forever call Megan Meggie and misses being a part of the craziness that is the morning show.
So Megan decided that she would continue being the host of the morning show. She would continue being such a good friend to everybody for years. She had a happy marriage with Jordan, a great friendship with Casey and Georgia, adopted even more seal children with Person, strictly platonic children, no need to worry, and even making even greater friendships in the future. She continues to question if she's Larry, Tom, or Megan, but her friends give her the stability she needs in her life, and the wackiness of the morning show keeps her life pretty special.
Throughout the 2021 YPTP morning show, Jordan has been able to look deeper into herself and discover who she is and what she wants. As her life goes on past the summer, she continues to further her exploration of her inner self. She's taken Megan to many places around the world, including going back to France. Through travels like these, she's discovered much about herself, such as the fact that tea isn't always bad and that she finds comfort in experiencing stressful situations. Once she was satisfied with her self-reflection time, she decided it was time to really start her career. She got a job at a local college as a dean of media studies, and she loves it. To her, it feels very similar to dealing with the people in the morning show crew. She has lived her life happily in her little apartment with her wife, Megan, and her cat, JJ. And that's that for the morning show. We had a great time performing for you all. Thanks for a wonderful 2 years, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It was a pleasure.
This is so fun.
Ba, 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 ba.